Okay, so why did you pick Crestwood Painting?
I spent probably 2 years trying to choose a painting company to paint this house. I had numerous bids. I didn't first find Crestwood until this year, and it was mostly through search of companies that dealt with complicated houses. And I read a number of reviews, and the reviews definitely opened the door for Crestwood. And I called and talked to Mike. Once Mike came out here and met me, I knew pretty quickly this was probably the company that I was going to work with. Which probably segues into another conversation, which Mike listened to the details of my concerns. He quickly, again, by being a quality listener, to the specifics of my job, the specifics of my worries, understood what I was as a customer, and that I had a high expectation of quality work and craftsmen. And after that hour-long conversation of walking around the house with him, I felt that most likely Crestwood was the first company I'd found that could meet those expectations.
Okay. And did we meet them?
Yes, absolutely. We had a lot of, I'm an extremely flexible individual when it comes to how this kind of job works, mainly because I also understand that people have to have their full focus on the job that they're doing. So there were some challenges with my own schedule as far as this house. They accommodated those completely. And then once there was a commitment that this is the date we're going to do this house, they followed through completely. Again, there's always a little bit of anxiety when you're going to first start a job, even though all those things may be great. Until you see the guys on the ground doing the work, you always have a little bit of anxiety about how that's going to go. I'd say again, by the end of the first day of actual, doing prep and doing some work, my confidence built very quickly, and I quickly learned that I had some individuals here that appreciated my vision of the craft and my vision of what needed to happen with this house. When you look at my property, you can see that I take a lot of pride in what goes on here and how both this house would meet my expectations as well as the genre that the house comes from architecturally and design-wise. All of those expectations were met, and I'm very happy with the relationship that I was able to build with the crew on site. I have no complaints. When I found anything that needed addressing, which was very small items, because everything was going very well, they addressed those with respect and quickly.
Good. And what was your favorite thing about the company, about the job?
I think a lot of the things that I've stated already probably address some of that.
Okay.
But I think that if I had to summarize that, it would be what I figured out very quickly is that they took pride in the work that they were doing. I think in general they take pride in the work that they're doing. Obviously, I think having an attitude as a customer that nurtures that environment, obviously one's going to feed on the other. So I think taking it as a project that we're doing together as a customer will help anyone go a lot further with any job, but this one in particular, because I think these guys all look at this as their craft and not just a job.
Would you recommend us?
Absolutely. Hands down. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.